Alright, shit. Okay, I'm finna give y'all this story time, alright? Hold on. Finna give y'all this story time. Finna give y'all this story time. So it's Friday. Alright, look, chat. It's a Friday. Alright, so no, where I need to start this from? I'm gonna start from who party was. So it was one of my closest damn shit. It was one of like my closest friends' parties. She's a female. It was one of her parties. She was having a birthday party. She was talking about having that shit like a long for the longest time. Y'all know how girls do with their B-day, so they want to like be some extraordinary, you know what I'm saying, events going on. So she had like a dinner. You know, she was gonna have a little kickback at this B&B, all that type of good stuff. So, you know, she was like, oh, bring some of your homeboys. You know me, as the W mans that I am, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring a few of my homeboys. We're gonna go, we're gonna have a good time. This was recent too, chat. This was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this is like 2 weeks ago. So I tell my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, a few of my homeboys, like 4 or 5 of them, I tell a few of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, she got this whoop-de-whoop going on here and there, you know what I'm saying, got a dinner. I didn't know if they wanted to go to the dinner, my homeboys, but a couple of them ended up going with me. So this is how the day started. Yeah, but this is how the day started. So basically, a couple of my homeboys, I'm saying, we're going to the restaurant. It's mostly. I'm skipping part. I'm gonna give y'all every detail of this. So me and my homeboys riding. The day comes. Me and my homeboy. It's two of my homeboys. It's me, one of my homeboys, and another one of my homeboys. And you know what I'm saying. We finna go to the dinner. A couple of my other homeboys, they cool. They just wanna. No, three of them. They didn't want to come to the dinner. You know what I'm saying. They wanted to be all, you know what I'm saying, cool and shit. Come to the kickback type shit. They just wanted to come to like the after, you know what I'm saying, which I can relate to, because you know what I'm saying, it was mostly girls at the dinner, you know what I'm saying. It was mostly girls at the dinner. It was like at least like 15 of them. It was like my bit, like one of my closest friend girls and like 15 of her. It was only like one other dude there, I think, and then me and my 3 homeboys. So we drove to dinner, you know what I'm saying. And keep like we going to dinner, and we not even we on the way to the dinner. We're not even sober. Like, I'm gonna just leave that there. We're not fully sober. I'm pretty straight, because you know I ain't really do too much. You know what I'm saying. So we get to the dinner. You know what I'm saying. Nice restaurant where she was gonna have her partake in her festivities. And so, me personally, I walk in first, you know what I'm saying, because I gotta lead the way. You know what I'm saying? First impressions is everything. So I walk in, homeboys walk in behind me. I scan the area because I don't know where they sitting at. And you know what I'm saying? You know when you like don't know, because I don't know too many other girls that's there. Like I personally knew like a few of them because we follow each other on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And my friend, she had posted them before, so I've like seen familiar faces, and we went to like the same college, because these all people like really in this, like, we from the same school, like we went to the same college. That's how I know her personally too. So it's a few faces I'm not familiar with, but it's a lot of faces I am familiar with. So we walk in, you know what I'm saying. I gotta walk in with some like, I don't want to say swag. Nobody says the word swag anymore, do they? Walk in with some, you know what I'm saying? Walk in like I'm that nigga. Homeboys behind me, you know what I'm saying? We got that shit on, boy. Walk in. They sitting, alright, so this is the entrance to the restaurant. We walking in this way. I scan the area quick, because you know what I'm saying? When you just gotta be aware of your surroundings at all times. You just gotta scan the area. So I scan the area, boom, found them. Straight there. You know what I'm saying? Walk in, don't do too much, don't act like you confused, none of that. Walk in, you know what I'm saying, on some cool. Don't do too much. Walk in, don't You know what I'm saying? Don't be. And then she gotta. Nah, I don't mean. Just walk in. Oh, they up here. Step. Easy. Easy. Okay, so we walk in. We sit. And they're sitting at a table that's like crowded because it's like not enough seats at the table. Like the table was long as hell, but it's not enough seats because it's too many of us. But she said she made reservations, and it was a whole situation about that, like the seating and all that. And the manager had to come because we were supposed to sit somewhere else, and this and that happened. But it ended up giving us a free bottle of champagne for the troubles. So we ended up getting moved to a bigger spot. Like it was kind of like a booth type area, a long booth, and then chairs on the other side. I don't know how to describe it, but that's how it was. It was like this. So I sit at the end of the table. You know what I'm saying? I just sit. Me and my homeboys sit at the end of the table. Another one of my homeboys sits across from me, cause I'm sitting like way on like this end, like end of the table. And my homeboy, he's sitting across from me. Another homeboys, they both sitting across from me, but on the other side of the table. So they sitting next to, and one of my homeboys sat next to this girl. I'm gonna give her the name Cherry. He sat next to Cherry, right? So, and mind you, like I said, he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He's not sober at all. He's not sober at all. And he ends up having a fine conversation doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too. But I knew she was feeling him because the way she was looking at him and stuff like that. And they was talking. They was having a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, my boy working early. I brought my dogs and I'm sick of them. This is what they do. You get what I'm saying? So he talking. Other homeboy just chilling. Me and him just chilling. Other three homeboys, they pull up and they pulled up perfect timing too, cause like they were just in the area, cause the Airbnb for the kickback was like gonna be after the dinner, and it wasn't that far from the dinner. It was maybe like 15 minutes. So they was like, all right, we just gonna come mess with y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Pay for the dinner. I paid for my friend's dinner. Pay for my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? They sent money, whatever, all that. Paid for it. So we walk out. Me and my homeboys meet our other homeboys in the parking lot with the other, like with the females that was at the dinner. So we out there, we just chatting it up. Girls done had a few drinks, few whatever, margaritas, whatever, the rum, I don't know. Whatever the drinks was in there, they was all there. So me, you know what I'm saying? I'm still pretty sober, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really doing too much. I'm just chilling, having a good time. And I knew like the best part has not even begun yet. Like it really hasn't. So we out there, we taking pictures, all type of stuff in the parking lot. And then we end up going, nope. I see, I'm finna skip a part. We end up to burn time because the dinner ended at like 9 something, but the kickback wasn't scheduled like 10:30. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't want to be like get there too early type shit. You don't never look, chat. You don't arrive to know. Look, we arrived to the dinner or like early on time because you know it's a dinner. People have reservations. You have to have like it's a time for it. Like, you ain't gonna look cool pulling up. You ain't gonna look cool pulling up to no dinner like it started at 7:30, and niggas want to be cool and pull up at 8:30, an hour late just to look cool, and then you done missed the whole dinner. You don't pull up to events late like that. And I actually told a couple of my homeboys that I'm like, we gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? We be some, you know what I'm saying? Be some responsible adults here. Get to the, even though a couple people were late to the dinner, but like pulling up like it's a kickback or something. No, it's a dinner. You have to. It's reservated. Is that a word? Reservated time, and that's what time you pull up. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a business. Now, kickback or a party, something, of course, you pull up late. You don't start at 10:30. You get there at least 11:30. You don't pull up. You definitely don't pull up before. You don't pull up 10:30. I mean, if you just want to pull up 11 o'clock, that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm pulling up an hour late. That's the secret to everything. Pull up an hour late just to function like that. So we end up going. coming back to so I didn't tell y'all the dinner was 45 minutes from like our like hometown, like where we stayed. Me and my homeboy stayed fairly around each other, so it was like 45 minutes from us. And one of my homeboys didn't come, so I got 2 homeboys with me right now. 3 of them just pulled up in the parking lot, and we about to go all the way back to get one to burn some time, like 45 minutes. Not even really 45, like 40. 30, 35, 40. Pull up. My fault, y'all. I thought I saw something. Nah, but yeah, 35, 40 minutes. We drive back to, you know what I'm saying, back to our city. And we pick up one of our other homeboys, you know what I'm saying, because he wanted to join the festivities because he was leaving from, I don't know, he wasn't able to come to the dinner and all that because he just came back from somewhere, I forgot. I don't really remember, but yeah, we came back, got him. So now it's 4 of my homeboys, it's 4 of us total in one whip and 3 total in the other whip. So it's 7 of us. It's 7 of us total. So you know what I'm saying? He getting dressed. We chilling outside his spot. He come down. We about to dip. We stop by the gas station. You know, get a couple niggas flicking up, all this and that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta flick up. I'm trying to not leave out any key parts before I get to the good part. Like the good part is when y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, this when y'all gonna like go get your popcorn and your soda and candy and all that right now. Cause the good part is just now like it's finna come. So we leave the gas station, and actually one of the girls that's one of my friends, another one of the girls that I know, we pretty cool. She called me on the phone, so she FaceTimed me, and she was like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, "We had to go pick up one of my homeboys." She was like, "Y'all come to the the kickback, right? Party or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And she was like, "Where y'all at? Hurry up, blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, cause my friend that's throwing it, she told me like, "Oh, bring your homeboy." Like it's like, cause I'm thinking it's gonna be like a lot of other like niggas there. You get what I'm saying? So, cause like it's hella bad females. I'm thinking like, but come to find out, we are like the only. You know what I'm saying? We're like the only group of niggas. So that's heaven. For like that's the green light, cause there's no other niggas. Like, you ain't really got no competition. You ain't got no competition. It's just you and the girl at this point, and everybody having a good time. So you really can't. It's hard for you to mess up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, this finna be a great night for my dog. They finna be like, oh yeah, Chris this, cause I'm finna get a lot of points for this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So we drive down. We get there around like 11. We did get there around 11, like 11:30. We did. So I'm saying we about to walk in. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice chill environment. It's not like too many people there. It was all the girls from the dinner, and I think a few more other girls. And I'm gonna get to something else later, but I can't tell y'all that. But it's gonna come later. So we walk inside, music going, you know, drinks going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. We walk in, girls, you know, dancing, all this and that. I'm like, hey, look at my dogs. I'm looking at my dogs like unleashing them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I'm not there to try to get any girls. I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to chill, have a good time, celebrate, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate my friend B-Day. So, I go to I gotta tell you how the setup was. Like it was kind of like a small B&B, but it was like one of those nice vibes. Like it wasn't even too many people. Like it was maybe like no more than like 25, but it was mostly girls. You know what I'm saying? Me and my 7 homeboys, and mostly girls. So when you walk to the destination where we were arriving, when you walk in, you walk up some stairs, you go straight in. So I'm saying we walk in, you walk straight into the living room. It's a master bedroom on the left. You walk some more, it's a kitchen on the left, a dining room on the right. But before you get to the dining room, on the right side, it's some stairs you can go up to, and it's like a little commons area or whatever you can sit down at. Like it has some like chairs and sofas up there, like right at the top of the stairs. Then you walk in there, got some bathrooms, couple bedrooms. I told y'all where I don't even have good memory. I just know how to scope stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I just really know how to scope stuff out. So we go, the first area we were like just chilling at, cause I get to some people upstairs. There's people like spread out around the house. You know, like house party type vibe. And I'm chilling in the living room. My homeboy scattered out. I think when I went in the bedroom to talk to some of the girls, it was some, and we, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was doing that thing. I'm just chilling, catching up with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get any girls. I kid you not, Jack. I'm not. I done had a lot of experiences. I'm just there to show my guys they can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And to have a great time. Watching them have a great time. Cause I'm a W man. There's gonna be people saying cap. And there's gonna be people saying cap. But that's all good though, cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't believe that, cause you know what I'm saying? What the fuck I got a lot for? If I was there to get girls, I'd say, I'm about to get me some bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get me some bitches. But I'm not. I'm there to have a great time with my homeboys. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. If a female happens to fall upon me, which I will get to, then that will happen. So the next part of this story, side note, make sure I get y'all some dinner, man. Put y'all on real quick. You know what I'm saying? We don't have don't be walking around here with no chapped lips, man. Don't be walking around with no chapped lips. Carmex. Make sure you get some of that. People be trying that Blistex. I'm more of a Carmex type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So, where was I? Oh. Get juicy. It's finna get juicy. Hope you got your popcorn like I told you, because it's finna get juicy. We are... Hold on real quick. Yo. Yeah. Alright, so... Where was I? So, we go to... What am I talking about? No, so yeah, we're in the room. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys, he see one of the girls that he wanna, you know what I'm saying? I can tell when one of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, feeling the girl, or when they not feeling. Oh, I'm skipping parts and shit, man. So my friend that was throwing it, she was, I don't want to put, you know what I'm saying, she was basically indicating, like, it's her birthday, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to have a good time, if you get what I'm saying. It's her birthday, she's trying to have a good time. So I'm like I get what she's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, I get what she's getting at. So me, I'm over here like Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. I told a few of my homeboys, like, okay, I told a couple, actually, like 2 of them. I told them, like, hey, my friend, I'm trying to tell them to hop down on her, if you get what I'm saying. Because I'm pretty sure, not like, I don't want both of them to do it, but I'm pretty sure, I thought like one of them would at least like do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell all my homeboys though. You know how niggas get. If I would have told all my homeboys, you get what I'm saying? That she was trying to have a good time. You get what I'm picking up? Like, y'all ain't slow. You get what I'm picking up? They would have been on her like, you know what I'm saying? White on rice. They would not have let her breathe. Cause that in their head, there was like an easy green light, which it wasn't. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get them to stab at it. You get what I'm saying? So they could like try some, like, you know what I'm saying? You can see if she feeling you or not. And if she not, that's cool. If she is, go ahead. But you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, none of them were able to succeed. And it's not that they didn't, like, they failed or something. They really didn't even try. Like, they didn't try. Like, they was getting combos, other people, you know what I'm saying? And But the next part is kind of where it gets, you know what I'm saying, kind of a little spicy. So one of my homeboys, she was like, so this is where it get kind of interesting. So one of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, he was talking. Remember Cherry at the dinner? Cherry at the dinner. That's the name I gave her. The one that was one of my homeboys I brought to dinner. He got close with her. He was on her, like they was kicking off her. I guess he got a number and Instagram, whatever, and they you know what I'm saying, they hit it up pretty good. They was chilling. But then my homeboy do some like unexpected. He took an unexpected turn. I'm not gonna lie. Like I threw him that dime. He cashed that bit. But then it was like I threw him another dime. I thought he was gonna shoot, but he ended up doing some crazy shit with that motherfucker. Like he started shaking and baking, trying to do some risky shit. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying. So it was this one girl that was at the party. She was just not. I knew of her too, but she was just not like into it. Like she just was like there. You get what I'm saying? She was just like, I don't know like what was going on. I ain't gonna say too much, but she was just like on her phone. You know, music going. People are having some drinks. People are having a great time dancing. She's just sitting like in a chair, just on her phone. Then she's barely looking up, like so. And of course, y'all know where I'm getting at. One of my homeboys, the one that got Cherry, which is why I don't know how he tried that one. Maybe he thought that one looked better, or he was just going for a 2-for-1 special. I ain't mad at you, but that's a bad shot. That's my heart, but that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. And the only reason why it's a bad shot, I'm not actually not take that back. Is that a bad shot? It's a bad shot. Y'all gonna say it's a bad shot. Only reason I'm saying that is not really like I mean, cause she's not talking to anybody. She's just sitting there. So it's like obviously she kind of doesn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I can catch somebody's vibe, and that was a strong vibe. But you know what I'm saying? Like he said, he had more drinks than others that night, so he was, you know what I'm saying, on 10. He didn't care. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. So me and my couple of my homeboys, we peeped that but we don't know what's being said. You know what I'm saying? We're far away, music, we looking across the room. And eventually, like, he was talking to her for a little minute though, so she was giving him convo, I guess, because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just be sitting there talking to himself. You know what I'm saying? So he was talking, I guess she was talking back, maybe he bagged. Actually, he told me he ended up telling me he didn't bag, but like he wasn't fucking with the attitude anyway. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Because once he started talking, it was kind of hard for him to like pull out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start talking, you just don't want to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your name? And then she just give you like a stank look maybe, and she answered, and then you, where you from? Stank look answer. You don't just want to walk off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but he probably, you know what I'm saying, didn't want that type of vibe to be there. You know what I'm saying? So he just like, oh damn, I'm in it now, so now I gotta talk. So he was just talking. And I mean, she wasn't too, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause she didn't get up, walk off, and like she was hearing him out. She was talking. But I mean, I'm gonna just say he missed that shot. I mean, that's not really a missed shot, is it? That's a missed shot? I don't know. I don't really think like it was like, okay, yeah, I don't really say he missed, because the only reason, if you shoot, you either have to miss or make. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it, so I guess that would be the result. But nah, I mean, he already had bagged his, so he was the all-star that night. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even, probably wasn't even stressing. I'm like, yeah, he was the all-star that night, because he already had one. He was going for 2. My boy was going for 2. He was going for 2 in the same vicinity. Can't even be mad at that. Just play shit right now. So next thing happens is I'm changing scenery. I'm in the master bedroom all of a sudden. it's like 6, 7, 8 of us, mixture of my homeboys and some females. I don't really remember the count, but that's how it was. Beautiful girls. So this one girl I knew of through my friend that was throwing the party, and the nickname we're gonna give her is Bubbles. Yes, Bubbles. Bubbles. You know what I'm saying? We in there, we chatting it up. No, I missed the part. I did end up talking to Bubbles before I even walked in the master bedroom. Like, when I first got there, she was one of the first people I was talking to. Like, we was just chopping up, having a conversation. Because I never really had, like, a real conversation. And to all y'all in the chat thinking, comments and shit, thinking, like, oh, I was trying to riz her up or some shit, like, just talking to her in the... No, that's not what that was. Just because I'm there. I'm going to have a good time. I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying? Chatting, communicating, mingling. That's all I'm doing. I'm mingling. I'm not out here, you know what I'm saying, seeking females. I'm not out here throwing myself. I'm just chilling. Conversation is had, I'ma have it. If a conversation is want to be had, I'ma have it. Who am I to not have a, you know what I'm saying, a great time? I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, always try to hop down on a girl, do this and that. It ain't even like that. So we talking, having great conversation. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we weren't completely sober. I was actually feeling like real good. Like I was having some combo was on fire. Like I'm just chatting. So all my homeboys, they peeping what I'm doing. I guess they peeping like, but I'm texting in the group chat. I'm like, bro, don't think that I'm trying to because I'm not. Like I won't. I can throw where y'all oop. Matter of fact, because I'm just mingling. You know what I'm saying? And they text back, whoop, whoop, they doing this, I see this. They texted, oh, yeah, I'm finna snipe over here. I'm finna snipe this one over here. I'm like, green light, check mark, kaboom. Kaboom, do your thing. So, I'm talking. Now, she is a pretty female. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful female. And, one of my homeboys, he brought his camera, so he was like recording, taking pics and all type of shit, like throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying, events that was taking turn. So, like I said, we end up in the master bedroom. The girl, my friend that threw the party, she's in there. Bubbles is in there. Cherry is in there. My homeboy that was talking to Cherry ended up leaving the living room. The one that was kind of, you know what I'm saying, not feeling it. He ended up leaving there and coming in there. There was a couple other females in there. And we was in there just chilling. Sitting on the bed. Some people standing up. And my homeboy, he ended up sitting on the bed. And he ended up getting a video, like, recording of me, like, talking to Bubbles. And me and her back again having a great conversation. It's just like, I love having great conversations. You know what I'm saying? Especially at functions where I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You got good drinks, you got nice females, beautiful sightings. You know what I'm saying? Vibes are good. I'm not sitting here just chilling, laid back, trying to act cool. I'm having great conversation. So, fast forward through all that, we in there making videos, everybody loud, yelling, dancing to music, shouting lyrics. Me and Bubbles just going at it. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I got to do something about this. You get what I'm saying? And I already had her Instagram because we already had followed each other. So I knew of her. I just never really had like a conversation with her in person. Y'all know how that be. So my homeboy, he ended up just whipping, taking out pics. You know what I'm saying? He just ended up taking pics. Everybody smiling, posing. So he pull up on us while we sitting over on the side of on the other side of the room. He pull up on us. So he like, you know what I'm saying? Pick. Got his camera out. She got down, stand next to me. I stand next to her. Hand around her waist. And let her do it. You get what I'm saying? And I did end up, that's how I knew I was kind of like not completely sober. Ended up reaching down, grabbing that. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, grabbing that. Give me that. Give me that. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that happens. Pictures taken. You know what I'm saying? Bubbles and Cherry it are like this. They're like best friends. So they end up leaving at the same time. So they end up taking an early departure and leaving. So it's like, and I think old girl that was, you know what I'm saying, in the, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there kind of not feeling it. She ended up leaving too, like before that. And so my homeboy that's recording, I saw him earlier, like throughout the function. You know what I'm saying? Why I saw him earlier. Cause I'm a W man. I saw him earlier talking to this one girl that was there, beautiful girl, and she had a friend though, and her friend I followed her on Instagram. I don't really know her like that, but I followed her on Instagram through my friend that was throwing the party. So my homeboy that saw the girl, we're gonna call her Blue. Blue. Matter of fact, Blue and Red. Her friend name is Red. Well, her friend's name is not Red, but we're gonna call her Red. Blue and Red. So he walk up, and I seen him have a slight convo, and just the way like things was looking, cause you know what I'm saying. I saw some smiles and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I see him working over there on that. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, Blue and Red were like always like they was just upstairs, and I'm like in my head, while I'm there, I'm thinking like, what is upstairs? Like, what the fuck is upstairs? Like, why they was coming up and they was just coming down, you know what I'm saying? And they go back up. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and come to my, but come to my liking, one of my friends, female that was there, she was like, why are you talking to because I wasn't really like trying to talk to Bubbles, but you know what I'm saying, like it may appear to everybody, 'cause you know when you see a, you know what I'm saying, a handsome young man like yourself and a beautiful female having a conversation, they're gonna think it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like that, but it wasn't, because we were just cool. She's cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I guess I thought I was trying to talk to her on some shit. And maybe it's because I did, you know what I'm saying, the picture and grab her ass. But you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't, it was friendly. But one of my friends, she was like, why are you talking to so-and-so? Not to disrespect Bubbles, but she was just like, she would think that I was more of the, like, okay, let me turn it on. You know what I'm saying? So in all seriousness, I end up, hold on, what happened first? I'm trying to see. No, so Red comes down the steps, right? Blue still upstairs. Red comes down the steps. She walks in the master bedroom where we all are at. I don't know what she was doing there. I don't know what happened. I just knew she was in there. It was kind of a blur. But then I see her walk out. And then the female friend that was just like, that told me that was your type, Red's your type, the one that was telling me that, she was like, she looked at me when she walked out. And when she walked out, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because she walked out, you know what I'm talking about, that backside. I was, whoo. Boy! Nah, but I'm saying, ain't nothing to it. I keep shit peak. I ain't finna chase her ass out the door or no shit like that just because she said that all of a sudden. So then she was like, the friend that was telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, you should be on Red once again. The one that was telling me that, she was like, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Let me tell you one thing. If you want a homeboy, especially homeboy, you can't do that. You can't rush. You know what I'm saying? The process. If a nigga's gonna hop down, they're gonna hop down on their time. You can't force them into that shit. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like give them tips and heads up, but you can't really be like, oh, go, because I wasn't ready at that time. Because it was just like Bubbles had just left. Bubbles and Cherry had just left. I gotta regroup. You know what I'm saying? And once she said that, I'm like, because then you get the second guess. You're like, maybe I should. Nah. But me, I'm like, nah, I got it. So I walk like 5, 10, 15 minutes pass by, and I walk into the kitchen, and guess who's there? Red. She's in the kitchen by herself. This is too easy. First thing went to my head, this is too easy. Usually, you know what I'm saying? It's a friend, some other people there. It's a, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, the environment is not right. But I don't know what made me walk into the kitchen. I really don't even remember. But I remember I walked into the kitchen. And when I walked in, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, the kitchen on the left side of the house when you walk in. So I turned left, not expecting her to be there. So I'm walking in, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Stumbling and shit. Her back is turned to me. So she didn't see me like when I first walked in. So, like, as I, like, walk in, I just, like, slide to the counter. You know what I'm saying? Lean on the counter. She turned around and she like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I seen in her eyes when she turned and looked. And the beginning of the story I had, all right, so it's a cake that's there. I bought my friend a cake, the one that I brought her, it was a cream cheese cake. It was a beautiful cake. If you ever think about getting my birthday cake or you just want a cake or even cupcakes, cream cheese icing or filling is the best thing ever. Don't go get chocolate, vanilla. I mean, vanilla is straight. That's basic as hell, but cream cheese is always to go. And the crazy thing is, my friend that was throwing the party, she wanted me to get a chocolate cake. And even if you like chocolate, you don't order chocolate cake for everybody. You just never do that. You never do that. But that cream cheese, everybody was tearing that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And the cake was decorated and everything. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, a real responsible adult for some reason when I brought that cake, because it was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing the cake to the party. And it said, happy birthday, so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So it was real nice decorated cake. Pink icing and everything. Cream cheese. Delicious. Beside the point. But she looked at the cake. And she had a plate in her hand and the little cutting thing that cut the cake. I don't know what that's called. It's not a knife, but y'all know what the little it's like shaped like a little triangle. What's it called? Y'all let me know. But it's whatever that thing she had in her hand. So she going to the cake, and she looked at me, and she was like, "You bought?" She was her exact words. She was like, "You bought this cake?" She knew I bought the cake, right? She knew I bought the cake, but she just asked me. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Oh, I mean, yeah, you can get some." And she was like, "Oh, I know. I was just asking because I thought that was a good gesture." You know what I'm saying? She was like, I told her, I'm thinking like she's asking like, can she get some type, like, cause she's asking like, who bought the cake? So I'm like, oh yeah, you get some. She's like, oh no, I'm getting some. I just thought it was just a good gesture from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she went on to say like how, you know what I'm saying, the cake was like a good like present. Like, I don't know how to describe because I don't remember exactly how, you know what I'm saying. But she was like, the cake was like, me bringing the cake like to show that I like really like my friend or something like that. Like, I really love her on some shit like that. Cause like nobody like these days. Niggas ain't really, like, bringing gifts to party. Like, nobody don't do that no more, and I don't know why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody invites you to a party, like, that's why I paid for her dinner, too, my friend. I paid for her dinner while we was there, because it's like, why would I not? You know what I'm saying? And as a man, like, I just feel like I have to. Because it's like, why would you come to, like, an event or a party or something, and you just don't got, like, you didn't get the person nothing. Like, and especially if it's your friend, I see if, like, you're going with a friend. Like, if your friend asked you to go to another person's birthday party, then you like, okay, I go. Then okay, that makes sense. But if you're a close to the person and they invited you, which she did, like, why would you not bring them something? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not bring? You know what I'm saying? That just makes sense to me. So, me personally, I brought her a cake, bought her dinner, and that was that. But yeah, so back to the cake. She's like on that, and when she said it, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? The answer she gave, she was like, yeah, I know you bought the cake, but she was like, not aggressive, but she was like, yeah, I'm getting the cake. I was just asking if you got it, and which makes sense because I didn't buy the cake for certain people. Everybody can have it, like, you know what I'm saying? But I thought that's what she was at. Like, I just thought she was, like, innocent or something, I guess. But when she get the cake, me and her chatting it up, we talking and ask how we know our friends, search, because, you know, we're mutual. Asking how we know, I told her I knew her from my first year of college. She knew her since because they was working together, this and that. And then I bring up like how we end up following each other on Instagram. And I'm thinking like, I'm pretty sure like she posted you and I may have followed you and then you know what I'm saying, you followed and we, you know what I'm saying, that was that. But then she went on to say like how like she think we been followed each other and shit like that. And I honestly don't remember. We probably have, but shit, I just didn't remember. So I'm working my move. While I'm working my move, and I'm only working my move, and keep in mind, I'm still only working my move because my homeboy wants Blue. You remember Blue? He wants Blue. That's my main motive of why I'm doing what I'm doing in this kitchen right now. I'm working, and so I did that to stall for him type shit. But he ended up telling me he went upstairs, right, where Blue was. He ended up telling me, it's like, oh damn, it's two niggas up there. But like I kinda knew it was two niggas up there, but I didn't I knew it was two niggas up there, but like I don't know why I didn't process like, okay, two, man. There's two of them, red and blue, and then there's two niggas up there. But I don't know why I didn't process that. I just thought the two niggas up there on some stupid shit. But like I knew, but then I kinda like, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up coming down. No, the friend that was telling me I should, the girlfriend that was telling me to hop down on Red was like she was walking into the kitchen and Red's back was turned once again. I don't know what I think she was going back in the refrigerator. Her back was turned again, and my friend she walked like. And she stops at the kitchen and she sees us. She's like, you know what I'm saying? And walk back out like on some smooth shit, like real smooth as fuck. And I fuck with her for that shit because she ain't coming there, talk, you know what I'm saying? You niggas really be cop blocking nowadays, but she ain't do that. And then, like, we talking, a few minutes after that, my homeboy, he about to walk into the damn kitchen. But she don't got her back turned this time. She's facing, like, man, she see him. And he just walked and he didn't do like all that. He just turned back around type shit. And so me and her talking, and she about to go back upstairs with her. No, before she goes back upstairs, I'm like, so y'all on like a I'm like, so you got a boyfriend? She's like, nah. So I'm like, what y'all on like a 2-man or some shit up there? And she was like, nah. We just invited them to the party. We didn't know y'all was gonna be here though, type shit. And she was like, she invited them to the party, and she's like, which makes sense why they would keep them company because like you invite them to the party, you don't want them like just be there chilling myself. Which I ain't mad at, you know what I'm saying? And ends up being that my homeboy, he comes back down and he's like, yeah, they on a 2-man or some shit. But he was like, and this how I know he was telling the truth. Because he told me first that Blue was like, oh, I don't really fuck with you niggas like that. I'm just up here for my friend. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, I'm like, ain't no fucking way she said that. Because Red said she was up there for Blue. She said she was up there for her friend. So, so these motherfuckers lying. You know what I'm saying? They lying. But I ain't mad at it, though. Because at the end of the day, if they're doing all that, they're not feeling these niggas anyway. You get what I'm saying? They're not feeling these niggas anyway. So, I'm like, okay, I may have to take a nigga bitch tonight. I may have to, but then again, I don't feel like it's really worth it, or I don't know what I want to do. I'm on what my homeboy want to do. If he wants Blue, he's gonna have Blue. If he wanted that back, he's gonna have Blue, and if it takes me getting Red for him to get Blue, I'm getting Red. Go ahead and get it. But this is what ends up happening. I walk upstairs. No. I did some smooth shit. My fault. I did some smooth shit. I did do some smooth shit. We're in the master bedroom. We walk out of the kitchen, master bedroom. She go back upstairs. Them two niggas up there. Red and Blue up there. It's a couple other females still in the party. And some people in the master bedroom just talking and shit. So, me and my homeboy was just chilling in the master bedroom. My other homeboy, they doing their thing or whatnot. Boy, pause. That wasn't crazy, was it? Nah. Nah, that's crazy. We was in the master bedroom. We was always in the master bedroom. It was females, you know. Yes, it was females, and yeah. So I'm like, bruh, I'm plotting. So me, I go to the. I only thought of this because I actually did have to pee. So I went to the bathroom in the master bedroom downstairs, right? I'm like, okay, I'm about to pee. And before I pee, I still could have peed now that I look back on it, but I didn't. I on some stupid shit. I didn't pee, and I'm like, oh shit, I can act like this one's taken, and I'm gonna go to the one upstairs, and I'm gonna tell my homeboy that went outside, like, you know what I'm saying, walk up there with me, because like, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna sit in that little common area that they were sitting in, because that's where them two were sitting at. The two dudes and Red and Blue were sitting in the commons area. Red and Blue sitting next to each other, two niggas on the outside of each other, just like this. It was four. It was the two niggas, one nigga, and Red and Blue. Red and Blue. That's how it was. That's how they were sitting next to each other. So I walk up the top steps, and I'm like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm under influence. I'm walking kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I get to the top. I'm like, I don't know, like, what, like, was going on in my homeboy's head, but, like, he was smart because he pulled some slick shit, too, because he walked up there right behind me type shit. He was recording like I was some type of vlogger or some shit. So I'm walking, and I'm like, it's a bathroom up here. And, you know, that the Blue was like, she pointed that way. She pointed that way towards the bathroom because it was that way. They was in the comment. It was straight ahead, like, well, to my left, but straight ahead from them. And so I'm about to walk to the bathroom. The dudes, they ain't saying nothing, but Blue, the one my homeboy went, she was like, ugh. So then I'm about to walk. So I'm like, shit, about to bust it up, and goddamn Red, she like, you know it's a bathroom downstairs. Look, this is exactly how she said it. You know it's a bathroom downstairs. That's exactly how she said it. And you know what I'm saying? With a little sass, you know what I'm saying? But in my head, that was kind of a little flirtatious. Am I tripping? Was that not a little flirtatious? Am I tripping? Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say she was sitting down. She really had to say no, or she just at the bathroom. She was like, and it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like the tone. The tone she said, and she was like, you know, it's a bathroom downstairs, like smiling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty good at reading signs. I'm not a master at shit, but I'm pretty good at reading signs. So she was like, she said what she said. So I'm like, I made some shit up quick. I told that lie quick as hell. I said, I was like, my friend, the friend that was throwing it, I said she's in there throwing up. That's what I said. I said she's in there throwing up. The door locked. I can't get in. The door locked. I can't get in. So let me in this motherfucker. So I walk in that motherfucker. My homeboy, he stayed at the commons area, right where they sitting at with the two guys and Red and Blue. And you know what I'm saying? I'm taking a long time, of course. Taking my time peeing. Make sure my boy gets some efficient work in. So I walk out the bathroom. He's sitting there. He's still chatting. And I just stop and stand because I'm waiting for him to finish his convo. I hop in on a little convo. Convo dies. We walk back downstairs. Now, when we walk back downstairs, it's pretty dead down there. 3 of my homeboys had already left. Two of them was still down there, you know what I'm saying, talking to other females. The one I was talking to Cherry at the dinner, he was still down there. He was talking to females. And my other homeboy that was at the dinner, he was talking to him. So, what happens next? I get up from the bed, because I'm in the master bedroom, I'm just laying there for some reason. But I get up from the bed, because I'm like, damn. And I talked to my homeboy, and I'm like, so what happened up there? And she just asked me, he said she asked him what he be doing with the camera. He told her he be taking pictures, like filming and shit like that. And she was like, okay, that's cool. He got her Instagram, and maybe she could take some pics one day, this and that. So that was like pretty cool. I'm saying my eyes, I thought he bagged, but my homeboy wasn't going for that. He wanted more, and I ain't mad at you, dog. I ain't mad at you, dog. He wanted more, so I'm like, so I'm really asking like, are you okay? So you straight on that? Like, you got Instagram? Yeah, you just? And he like we can go back up there type shit. So me, shit, I'm gonna do what it do. So. And he also told me that one of the dudes started talking to him, and he was like a rapper or some shit, and he wanted to, he was gonna hit him up if he wanted a music video or something like that. And I was like, nah, you really shouldn't have went for that, because he tried to, you know what I'm saying? Because he really tried to like, I ain't gonna say little boy, but he tried to like make it seem like he was the main character and you was like the filmer. You get what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it would be if you would go shoot that in a music video. But of course my homeboy's not doing that. But I mean, it ain't no smoke or nothing like that either. Like, niggas be trying to don't be starting their shit in the chat, but it wasn't nothing like that. He just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no hate or nothing. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I know my homeboy didn't pick up on that, but when he told me, I'm like, he was kind of trying to. He was like, "Oh, you think so?" I was like, "Yes, bro." In front of some two bad females, and you was talking to him, he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I make music. You can record, like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how you record, man. That's kind of how it was like perceived as. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, oh yeah, we're going back up there. So I go back up there again, and this time they're not at the commissary. They're not sitting at the top of the stairs. They're in the bedroom. Now, I gotta pee again. I know it sounds like some bullshit, but I really did have to pee again. And so we walk. The bedroom that was in is before the bathroom on the right. It's before the bathroom. So I walked to the bathroom again, and did my homeboy follow me up there that time? I don't even remember if he followed me. I think he did, but he stayed in the commissary again. But they're in the bedroom. Red and Blue are sitting at the top of the bed, as I can recall. And the other two, the two dudes, they were sitting at the edge of the bed, and they was like in pajamas. Like, Red and Blue, they were like in pajamas or some shit. It looked like. So they obviously spending the night there. I don't know if the two niggas are ended up spending the night, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, competition is competition. So one of the dudes, they asked when I walked out the bathroom, when I went to the bathroom, did what I did, walked back out the bathroom. When I was walking past their room again, one of the dudes, he was like, "Hey, yo, you got a lighter?" And now, I'm not no hating ass nigga, chat. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously clear that they're about to win for the night. Ain't mad at that. Because they're in the two girls in the bed. They in there in the bedroom. We just got there late. That's all that was. We just got there late, and they already know them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an L on any one of our parts. But Red was fine as hell that night. Besides the point, though. But one of the dudes asked me for a lighter. Go back to that. One of the dudes asked me for a lighter. I really don't like that I did that, because I ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no hating, no, you know what I'm saying, ass nigga or nothing like that. But it was just, you know what I'm saying, I had drinks going, and it was just that type of, it was just, I don't feel sorry because they probably hit that night, you know what I'm saying? But when he asked for the lighter, I was like, oh, one of my homeboy did come up there, because he told me the same thing. He said one of them asked for a lighter while I was in the bathroom. He did tell me that after. But I'm walking out, one of them asked for a lighter. So I'm walking out. And you know, like, when somebody asks you for something, you start, like, patting your pockets and shit. You know what I'm saying? You start patting the back pockets, like, the check. You know what I'm saying? And usually I do have a lighter on me, but I didn't have a lighter on me. So he's like, hey, yo, you got a lighter on you? So I'm like, when I hate that I did this, chat, but I did it, so I can't take it back. I walk, and when I'm walking past, he's like, hey, bro, you got a lighter on you? I look, and I just straight nah, and keep it pushing. I just say nah. Hold on. Let me get the full. I just say nah. Like, I walk past, you know what I'm saying? Room right here. I walk past. Hey, bro, you got a lighter? Nah. Keep it pushing. Just kept it pushing right after that. Now, you know, if you're really trying to be helpful to somebody, if you're really trying to be helpful, you know what I'm saying? At least like you trying, bro, ask me for a lighter, you usually do some shit like this. Nah, I ain't got one, bro. I didn't even do that, bro. And that was very out of character for me, because I'm like, but you have to realize, this, I'm not in this for myself, I'm in for my homeboy. I'm in for my homeboy. I just want to see him win. So they end up doing this and that, but I do end up DMing after, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy got hurt, blue Instagram. I've been had red Instagram, and I don't know what he did with that information, you know what I'm saying? But maybe he shot his shot, maybe, I don't know. That's his business, that's his DM. But I know I ended up shooting my shit at goddamn red, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you how that went, but if it went, all I'm gonna say is if it went bad, I wouldn't be telling the story. But yeah, it was just like that, and you know what I'm saying, we ended up having a good time. Nice videos. It was a great night. We got nice pictures, nice videos. Shout out to everybody that was there. That was a pretty lit night that made the night enjoyable. I got Herbie getting dreads. You heard me? But yeah, man, that's how it went, and that's how it ended.